I am in my mid-40s, and I'm going through this life transition right now, moving from a corporate worker. I've always been in marketing roles, and I'm now taking over this ministry called Manhood Journey. So my wife and my boys and I are praying through this transition season, and we're looking to minister to fathers and sons as part of the ministry.
Well, you are the chairman, the board chairman, and the co-founder of Manhood Journey, and I understand that your entry into this sort of ministry, actually the influence dates a few years back.
Yeah, I mean, all the way back to my late teens, probably, not to go too far back. But when I was in my late teens and my parents went through a divorce, I started looking for mentors, looking for guys who could pour into me and from whom I could learn what it looked like to grow up and have a different marriage than the one I was exposed to. So in going through that, I've found a lot of men along the path who have been kind enough to pour into me and share with me their wisdom and their experience, and that's led me to where I am today.
Well, let's talk just a bit about some of the things that you learned as you had the opportunity to interface, to interact with other men. What are some of the things that they really taught you that you were able to take and apply into your life?
Yeah, a few of the guys taught me to chill out. I'm a fairly intense guy, and sometimes that's not a very good tool to use when you're ministering to your wife or your boys. And so I've had several guys in my life who have been a word of wisdom to tell me to chill out. I also have a great friend, Dave, who one time we were at lunch and I was complaining about something, and he was writing something down on a notepad, and I couldn't see what he was writing, and he was hiding it from me. So I got done with my complaint, and I said, "Okay, Dave, what do you got there?" And he goes, "Well, it seems we have two problems. We have pride with a capital P, and we have pride with a small p." And so I've had these guys, be pretty blunt and transparent with me, which in the end has been very helpful.
Well, let's talk about the state of fatherhood today. I understand that there are some trends that you have looked into. What strikes you as far as just the fatherhood statistics and really the impact that's had on the church?
Yeah, the statistics are not encouraging. They're going the wrong direction, and they don't show a sign of turning just yet. We have more fatherless homes in America than we ever have. We see 1 in 3 children are growing up in a home without their biological dad. We see more than 50%. I saw a statistic not long ago that more than 50% of 15-year-olds in one part of the world have an iPhone, where less than 50% of them have a live-at-home father. So they're more likely to have a mobile device than a dad. And so these kind of stats are troubling. And even in the church, we sometimes run the risk of turning our kids over to the church as if it's their job to raise them. And that's really not a biblical model.